man.
I don't know why I can't just go by my name, but
I'm Dowdell 2SPICY. This is 2SPICY FL. So this is just basically like a fantasy football pop-up. We just go talk about fantasy football. We go talk about the games in general. We basically just go give you a little bit insight on how my league goes. This is a league I've been playing at for a couple years. This league is totally different. Everybody opt out this year. So we're gonna have a third person here too. But he's not here. He's at a wedding getting lit, bros. You see the videos, bros getting lit.
Good old Nicky.
Yeah.
Gonna be here. He's gonna be here.
You gonna hear Mr. Puddles. He gonna say some shit like about Puddles. Whatever.
The Bills and the Rams. Now the Bills and the Rams game, of course everybody was super excited for football season to get started.
Disappointing.
It was. A lot of people had a lot of speculation, thoughts. I'm pretty sure most of you all was one-sided. How did you feel about the Rams and the Bills game? What did you expect coming before the Rams and the Bills game? Let's start with that.
I expected Josh Allen to have a dominant fucking game, yo. Running over, a 5-time Pro Bowler for a dive and touchdown from the 3-yard line. I expected Josh Allen to run bitches over.
Hey, he got what? We got 3 touchdowns?
Literally 3 touchdowns, bro, and 1 rushing touchdown.
And 1 rushing touchdown, yeah.
So I expected the Bills to win. I actually put on Facebook Bills by 10. But who would have known they win by 21? Who would have known that? So I expected the Bills to win. The Bills were more dominant, especially when they added Von Miller. That defense just gave, 7 sacks.
7 sacks. That is absolutely, that's
7 sacks, 3 interceptions. So that's a dominant performance. So
that's definitely great. What you think about M. Stafford though?
Stanford, I like Stanford.
Okay.
I saw he's gonna have a bad game. Stanford's gonna struggle, bro. That's the one thing people got to realize about Matt Stanford. He's going to throw interceptions.
I mean, of course. Because let's see, how many interceptions did we get him for?
2. 3.
3 interceptions. Yeah, 3 interceptions.
3 interceptions.
Yeah,
he's a gunslinger, y'all. He's like 33 with a rocket for an arm.
I mean, when you want it though. So
yeah,
you gotta go for it.
I think they're going to get better. I still got them going to the playoffs. They're going to have a lot of bump roads because they're an aggressive team and they're grit, bro. They're grit.
Yeah, definitely.
Julius Randle's, everybody's on Julius Randle's ass about giving up 100. He gave up 122 yards to Stephen Diggs. First of all, Stephen Diggs do that to everybody.
Right.
Good, bad, young, old, your auntie. Stephen Diggs is no fucking joke. 8 receptions. He running past you, so he's dominant, bruh. So you talking about a dude that's going to be a Pro Bowler every year that he's in the league at wide receiver. So people getting on Julius Randle. And the crazy thing, nobody's not saying that he's not the best cornerback in the league. Mm-hmm. He is still the best. So you can talk shit about him, but I bet next game, he locked the fuck down.
Of course.
He locked down.
Of course he will. I mean, that's what everybody is actually expecting, of course. But really big thing is, of course, a lot of people was definitely going for the Rams because we were saying the Rams defense this year is...
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Aaron Donald's back. You got a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
But see, they lost Von Miller.
Von
Miller's on the other side of the field. Bitches. I told y'all should have signed me to that deal. Von Miller, it's not that good without Von Miller.
Oh, of course.
Not that good. Aaron Donald was good last year, really good because of Von Miller. And they went to the Super Bowl, and Von Miller finna go right back.
Yeah, it was definitely real one-sided. A lot of people was already expecting that. I've definitely heard from some people was expecting for the Bills to come through. But it was really big. Even they had to say the Rams.
People wanted the Rams.
Yeah, it was hard to say.
But Rams, the thing is, if the Rams would have won this game, these early games kind of set up for the playoffs too.
Right.
It kind of tests you for mid-season because it kind of tests the Rams now. Then the next game they got an easy schedule. They can actually lock in. Then they can shut down, and keep going in. So it kind of like good that they lost this way.
No, yeah.
It's really good they lost this way though. So he's gonna come back with like Cooper Kupp, bro. 13 catches for 128 yards.
Yep.
He only threw like that's ridiculous stats. Like he's loaded. There's no reason he should have like. There's no reason for him to be throwing a Cooper Kupp for 13 receptions and Allen Robinson only get one. So
that is right.
There's no excuse.
Yeah,
I've seen so many fucking funny memes of Allen Robinson being like, I'm being picked on, and he told the coach and he only got one reception that game. So there is no excuse.
Nah, I didn't came across a couple of them myself. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you know, so I don't know if did we touch on Diggs a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. How he dominated Jalen Ramsey, yeah. Because he most definitely did, but yeah. We talked about Diggs, yeah. You can't help but to talk about Diggs, dude. Man, the man's good, dude.
It's time for you to go into who you got from the conference. Like,
So for the NFC East, people don't know the NFC East: Bills, Pats, Miami, Jets. Pure Bills. I got the Bills coming out clear cut. Ain't no way. I got the Pats making it through a wild card, and that's just the way it's gonna be. Miami's not gonna make it. Jets not gonna make it. Pretty fucking simple.
Yeah, everybody's saying that already. We're not expecting.
Yeah.
All right. What about the West?
The West Chiefs, Oakland, San Diego, Broncos. Toss up, yo.
Okay.
Yo, this shit's so funny because I'm a Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, yeah. Hey, I was gonna give him a nice little row. But Russell Wilson, he went to Denver and made Denver better by 10 points. 100. Let's put 100 points.
Okay.
Because they always need a quarterback. I never seen a team that needs a quarterback more than Denver Broncos.
Right.
So I got Denver. Denver coming out this conference just because they're new, they're pumped, and Russell Wilson is a dog. My favorite quarterback. Literally my favorite quarterback of all time.
Let's say it's not Denver. Who would you then pick?
The Chiefs.
Okay.
The Chiefs. Maybe San Diego. It's so hard because San Diego's so loaded. And it's just one of those teams that can't help but win.
No, okay, yeah.
They throw the ball. Brett threw the ball 35 times a game last year. Like, his average was 30.
Right.
So, what the hell? Like, that's insane for a 2-year quarterback.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, so.
It is. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, of course.
So, I got the Broncos. I'll say San Diego. I'll say the Chiefs because Andy Reid is too cocky. And I'll put... I forgot Oakland. I'm not even going to say anybody. I don't know who wins this conference. And you look down to the AFC South.
Mm-hmm.
Titans.
Okay. Titans all the way, huh?
That's it.
Okay, that's it. All right.
You got the Colts. They'll go through a wild card, but Titans. Titans.
Okay.
We ain't even got to look at the conference no more. Titans. Titans ain't no fucking joke.
Okay. No, I mean, you're absolutely right. We can leave it at that.
Every team in the NFL are scared of the Titans because they're bruising offense and they just drafted a really good wide receiver. Shout out to the black scrambling quarterbacks that are making a huge play for the NFL. Scrambling wide receivers are coming. Ridiculous. They are coming.
No, yeah, definitely.
So most definitely shout out to them.
But you know what? Let's move on to our NFC East. We got the Cowboys, we got Philly, we got DC, we got New York.
I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna take a shot, y'all. I'm gonna take a shot. Not a shot, it's a shot to me.
That's it, yeah.
The Cowboys, Phillies, DC, the Commandos, which they are now named the Washington Commandos. So, no more Redskins, because that skin is Too red.
Look, we're not gonna personally get into that. I mean, you know, everybody.
New York Giants.
So.
New York Giants. All right, so personally, I don't know. The Cowboys. I want to say the Cowboys will win, but I'll say Philly.
Philly.
I'll say Philly because I believe in their quarterback. Can't think his name right now. Hit a couple shots before this came on. I'm gonna blank out on a lot of fucking names. I realize that. But they quarterback, I watched him play at Alabama. He is a bruiser. He is a workhorse.
Mm-hmm.
He is a learner. And the one thing you can teach a man is accuracy. You can teach accuracy. And no matter how bad people say you can teach accuracy. And I'll take Philly over the Cowboys any day. Cowboys are the hugest disappointment the NFL has ever seen.
I mean, but if we're talking about, because last season Philly went 9-8, and Cowboys went 12-5.
So.
Yeah.
And this team is loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Loaded, bro. If I can say loaded any fucking louder, I can say loaded. Loaded. At a top 10 offensive line, top 10 running back, top 10 quarterback, top 10 young, top 10, I would say top 15. Lamb is top 15.
Mm-hmm.
Top 15 wide receiver. Why aren't y'all winning? Why aren't y'all winning?
I mean, I've always just thought it to myself that it was
trash.
I mean, ultimately,
Trash. But we'll move on.
we'll move on from now.
To the West. To the West.
Yeah, let's go on to the West. We got the Rams, we got the Niners, the Seahawks, and Arizona.
The Rams. You got Arizona. You have Arizona too, which is a big key. But the same with Arizona is like the Cowboys. They just haven't been able to win with so much talent.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say Rams, Arizona, Niners, Seahawks in that order.
Okay. No. Yeah. No. That's actually I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's a good run. That's definitely
So I'll take
a good
them in
run.
that order.
Okay.
So now we go over. I am a Bears fan. So we go over to the north, the far north. You get it?
Mid north.
Yeah, like north shit. We got the Bears, Pack, Minneapolis, and the Lions. I got the Packers coming out. The Bears have to be better. I think the Bears. I'll say the Bears. And the only reason I'll say the Bears is because their schedule is extremely easy.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Bears winning 12 games this year.
Okay.
I got them winning 12 games this year. If they don't win 12 games, I'm gonna lose my shit. Lose my shit.
Although Chicago will.
Because the schedule's so easy, but then in week 1 they're playing the Niners, and the Niners don't even have their number 1 threat. So this should be shut down. Mm-hmm. They only got one good threat. I'll take the Bears, Pack. I'll take the Packers, Bears, Lions at number 3 in Minnesota at 4. The Lions are up and coming team.
But of course, when it always comes down to that first Bears-Packers game, doesn't always look all that great for us. What are we thinking?
You have to see. Because Aaron Rodgers don't have wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to rip Aaron Rodgers' ass. Aaron Rodgers let his number 1 best wide receiver in the league go to Las Vegas because he wanted to take the bigger contract.
Okay.
It's insane that you let Devontae Adams go and take the bigger contract, then call out your younger wide receivers for not being better wide receivers, but then also complain about the offense. You did this. You 30, bro. He like 36. Mm-hmm. What the fuck you need 4 or 5 years, $200 million for? You about to die. You about to leave.
Yeah, you out of there. You out of there. Yeah.
Like, you're about to leave. Like you just took food out of his mouth, bro, because you wanted it. Then the crazy thing is, They drafted a quarterback at like 13, Jordan Love. Bruh been on the bench for 5 years. 5 years. He ain't never go touch the field because Aaron Rodgers did the selfish thing and took that extra money. Mm-hmm. So I believe the Packers go suck. They go suck. Okay. I believe the Bears defense, when they play them, they're gonna dominate. They're gonna dominate. He just don't have any wide receivers. In the final conference, the Bucks, Saints, Atlanta, and Carolina. Bucks, of course. Bucks, of course. But you have the Saints. Jameis Winston plays for the Saints. I think he could be an MVP candidate if he stays healthy. But he's another guy. He tore his ACL last year. Mm-hmm. He threw for like 2,000 yards, and we talked about it. He threw the 6,000 yards.
Yeah.
In only like 6 or 7 games. That is pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Pat Mahomes threw for 5 through the 17 weeks. So I got the Bucks, Saints, Atlanta, Atlanta and Carolina in that order.
But you know what? Let's go ahead. I think we got a lot of definitely good information out there. We've gone over a lot of things, interesting picks, learning his picks. Next time we're gonna go into a little bit more things. We're gonna find out a few more things.
Yeah, we just had we had the other person here. Mm-hmm. It's just more of a rundown because we actually started pretty late.
Yeah.
So we actually just like scrambled. But every week the progression will be there. It will get better. You'll see the progression. You'll see it. And it's going to get worse. The season gets worse. And I have a whole lot of those motherfuckers. Why the Titans didn't kick the ball? Like, you're going to see a lot of that shit. You'll see a lot.
Big time. As we continue, I definitely want you all to subscribe to the podcast. Make sure, you like the button, subscribe. If you coming in for the videos, go down in the comments, tell us what you think. What were your picks if you're playing the league? Let's see what your picks was. Let's argue with Dowdell 2SPICY. See what you got against his picks. Everybody.
I'm going to be right all the time. I'm going to be right all the time. So,
but before we close it out, of course, let's talk about upcoming games to watch. What are your games to watch? The future games that you think people need to tune in for?
Week 1, I got 5 games. I'm going to give you 6 because the Bears and Niners is one that you most definitely got to watch. Mm-hmm. The Bears and Niners, if you're a Bears fan, you want to see if Fields improved. You want to see if the Niners young quarterback has the height. I think and this where the third person come in because Nick would know the name of San Francisco's quarterback because I just know who he is, yo. Like the name, I ain't got time for these damn names. It's a lot of them.
It's a lot of them.
It's a lot. So, but he's really good and he had a really good preseason. So if you're a Bears fan, you want to watch that. Of course, I'm gonna take the Bears, but the Bears defense needs to fine and tune. Mm-hmm. This is a really explosive offense. Then the next one will have to be the Browns, Panthers, mainly because Baker Mayfield got traded. Mainly, that's the only reason why Baker Mayfield's talking a little shit. So I want to see if Baker. I think he's trash. That's why I listed this game because I think he's trash.
Of course, got to see him get shut down.
So yeah, it's really about making your team better. You can talk the shit, but he has to make his team better. Well, and that's the reason why I listed.
Exactly.
The next one, Raiders, Chargers. Raiders might go to the Super Bowl. Chargers are really good, explosive. 2 explosive teams, 2 explosive games. You will see a 30-point game in this. You won't see a lot of defense. You will not see a lot. I'll say 28 points. I say, in order for this team to win in this game, they got to put up 28 points. Got to. Broncos. I got 2 last games. Broncos, Seahawks, and Steelers, Bengals. I'll take the Broncos over the Seahawks mainly because Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
Of course.
Russell Wilson. I love him. The Steelers, Bengals. Of course, the Bengals will win. Mainly, I say watch it if you want to see Travinsky, see how he plays. You want to see if he can get it done. You want to see if you just want to see him if he's progressed or not, so you can know if you want to shit on him now or shit on him later. You know, like he played for the Bears. He wasn't shit then. He ain't shit now. So yeah, you want to be that type of person,
right?
That's the reason why I say watch this game, because I want to see if he improved. That's what I think, and just tune in, bro. We have so much to talk about, so much to talk about, because the season is going to be long. As you know, it's 17 weeks. There's going to be a couple ups, downs, and then as the league gets better, as we progress, we're going to actually start showing you this, because it's just a pop up. You know, it's just a pop up just to get this out there to scramble, just so people can be like, hey, that nigga look good. Give me his number. You know, shit like that. No, so you know,
definitely
shit like that.
So
it's just a stay tuned thing.
Probably right in here, you're gonna be able to start seeing stats scrolling.
We're gonna have an extra person here, so we're gonna talk a little more, and we're gonna actually have arguments. So all right, this is Dowdell 2SPICY. This is
Randy, Dizzle. My friends call me Dizzle.
That's so fucking terrible. Every week.
First week,
every week.
Every week's gonna be something different. We'll see.
That's ridiculous.